What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Baron's Hideout podcast. I'm Dustin back in Haddonfield.
And I'm Dustin. I don't even know where. Floating somewhere. I'm here.
Dustin Loomis.
Dustin Loomis? Yeah.
I watched it 6 times!
Damn, dude.
We are continuing our trek through the Halloween retrospect for the month of October that the patrons voted on. And we are now on to Halloween 4, the return of Michael Myers. Did we need his return? I don't know. But let's turn to Rotten Tomatoes real quick, get that out of the way so we can deep dive into, not really deep dive, so we can put our toes in the shallow end of this movie.
Sure, we'll do that.
So, 35 critic reviews.
35.
Don't look at the reflection on my glasses.
I'm not gonna look over there at all.
Okay.
35. Michael Myers is back. What the people wanted.
With the shittiest mask.
We'll get into that. I'm gonna say 45.
39.
Okay. All right. So
50,000 plus audience reviews.
Audience. Like I said, Myers is back. We got a young
with
Danielle
an even
Harris.
shittier mask. Oh.
Too. We have new characters, new people to see get killed. Is the audience gonna like this, or are they gonna hate it? I might have to echo slightly what the critics have, and I'm gonna go up a little bit and say like 50%.
53.
Okay. So the audience liked this one more than Halloween 3.
Apparently, they got what they wanted, and it's not a better movie. So, at least in my opinion, we'll find out. At least in my opinion.
Well, I mean, cops do it by the book, so.
All right, look, that's the one thing this movie was missing. You know what I mean? We almost got it.
Yeah, very close. Like, man, why?
Yeah, but Dustin, give me your history with this movie. When was the first time you watched it?
Oh boy, this one I definitely saw probably around the same time as like Halloween 1 and Halloween 2. Not 10 years ago, like Halloween 3. I'd say I had to have been maybe like 12, 13. I'm now 31, so a long time ago.
Same age as Danielle Harris in this movie.
Yeah, she was really young. But yeah, I think it was about that time during like the AMC Fright Fest, which they're still doing till this day. Mm-hmm. I don't remember them really showing Halloween 3 for some reason. And maybe that's why it took me so long to see it. But this one was definitely in the rotation. And I'm trying to think of like how I felt about this, because obviously back then you're just watching movies to watch them. You're not like thinking about them or dissecting or being like, oh, how do I feel about this one compared to the other ones I just saw? I was still terrified. I'm not gonna lie. I was terrified about a lot of the things that happened in this, and the pacing of it, and that one shot with the cop that's sitting in the chair and you just know something's gonna fucking happen. Mm-hmm. That one got me, and obviously I'm gonna put you up against a wall with a shotgun and kill you. That was a good one too. So like all that stuff really frightened me, but I want to say about like, it had to have been like 13 for sure.
So I was around the same age, I feel, but there is one kill in this movie that I never forgot. And I honestly think it's probably my favorite Myers kill.
Oh. Yeah.
Out of all of his kills, like out of everything he does with a knife, it's it's probably my favorite one. But yeah, the same deal with me, man. I like the fact that there's a new cast. It's not dependent on Laurie Strode's character, Jamie Lee Curtis. There's no real tie-ins to it except for we're told, hey, that's Laurie Strode's daughter, Jamie Strode. And then we get Donald Pleasant. Oh yeah, like who the fuck? So actually, that's a good thing to think about now, because this movie is 10 years removed from the first Halloween movie.
Yeah.
So in between 1 and 2 and 4 is when she had her kid.
it was during the making of Halloween 3. She was on the set over there.
That's right. Oh, there we go. Yeah, she was in one of the hotel rooms with Tom Atkins.
Yeah, yes, and that's where it happened.
Yeah.
See, they do tie together, everybody.
We get Donald Pleasance back as Dr. Loomis, which was a fucking treat as always, but you can just tell, man, it's getting up there.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, like I said, when we talked about him in the first episode, the dedication he had to this franchise up until the day he passed.
Yeah.
Was wild.
Insane.
So, but yeah, let's dive in a little bit, man. Tell me what is your favorite kill in this movie? There's a lot of good ones in this one.
Dude, I honestly don't know if I can really pick one in this because they all happen really quick and close together. But I think I might just say the one we don't really see the kill happen, but it's the cop sitting in the chair, because that one, like, that whole scene stuck with me for a very long time. I'm gonna have to say that one, but there are so many good ones. What about you?
I'm gonna build up to mine, okay?
Oh, okay. Story time.
So let me paint the picture. Jamie Strode and her stepsister, what's her name? Rebecca?
I
think so.
Rachel. Sorry, Rachel. I'm like, I know it's R something.
Rachel, they're leaving Haddonfield. Okay. They're in the truck. They're with the good old boys,
Oh.
And, dude.
Yes.
Michael Myers comes climbing up the side of that truck. I'm like, where the fuck was he at that whole time? And my wife is sitting there watching it with me. Like, it's getting to the point now where it's getting silly for her, which is good.
Yeah.
But they're getting silly to the point where she can tolerate them.
Yeah.
And we're both watching it, and she goes, "Where did he even come from?"
He teleported.
I'm like, did you never see him? Did you see him running next to the truck? That's why it's so foggy out there. But he takes care of everybody in the back with. Those are some big fucking dudes, right?
Yeah.
No, truck's not moving. There's no sound. Nothing to disrupt the driver. The one kill that has always stuck with me from any of this whole franchise is this kill, where Myers reaches in and grabs the dude by the face and pulls, and you watch his jaw pull out, dude. I've always remembered that kill, and it's probably my favorite Michael Myers kill, man. It's so fucking good, but how did no one know he was there?
Dude.
Did he even stop the car?
He's a shape. He's weightless.
He's the boogeyman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, and fuck those little kids, dude. Those little kids that were in this movie that were tormenting Danielle Harris's character because her uncle is the shape and her mom's dead.
Yeah.
Man, those kids would have I would have roundhoused one of those children, man.
Yeah.
Because, dude, get the fuck out of here, man. That's something you don't joke about. I mean, even the kids suck.
Yes,
when it comes to stuff like that, dude. And
the one thing that
back to the kills.
that I kind of liked about this was but also it was kind of weird. But then again, time has passed, and you know how people are with certain figures of the world. There's people randomly around the town wearing the Myers getup. They got the mask, they got the jumpsuit, and they almost get shot multiple times.
Does.
Well, yeah.
One's gunned down, but that's not an uncommon thing for movies like this, dude. Because look at Scream, for example. People went to when Scream 2 came out, they went to see Stab, and they were giving out free Ghostface costumes.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Shit like that, dude. And it's nothing new. Nothing new.
I liked it though a lot. I thought that was kind of fun for this because it's like, oh shit, who else is gonna get fucking hunted down or whatever?
Why is there 3 of them?
Yeah,
dude.
And they're like, oh, just kidding. I'm like, what? You do realize these are cops, right? And they're gonna fucking shoot you. What are you doing?
Not just cops. Dr. Loomis has a fucking gun, dude.
Yeah, and he's hot on that trigger, dude. He does not care.
He shoots first, asks questions later. That's what he does, man.
He doesn't ask questions at all.
Shoots him 6 times. Yeah, he'd let you know. but dude, like
6 times.
6 times. I also really dig, dude, when he picks up that fucking power plant worker and yeets him right into the coils.
Bucky, yes. Oh,
dude.
Bucky is great, dude. He's like a big icon for this movie.
And throws him into the fucking coils, dude. It's so good.
He was just like, "Hey, dude, you stay here. I'm gonna go call the cops real fast. You just stay right here."
But that's the thing is, like, there's people in this town that remember what happened 10 years ago. And then there's people that don't remember what happened 10 years ago. You know
Bucky was too busy electrifying himself. His brain cells are gone.
He tries to be Tommy Toughnuts at the very beginning of it. He goes, "Don't pull this fucking Halloween shit on me."
Yeah.
And, at first, like, okay, you know what? Go do what you're going to fucking do, man. I'm going to go this way.
Yeah.
Whatever. Sorry for walking in your way, dude.
Another character that I like, very, very brief, but is the Reverend. And he's like, "Oh, you're hunting it, aren't you?"
That dude, I always, whenever I see him, I think of, he plays the hobo on Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah.
That's all I ever think about is Jimmy Crack Corn.
Yeah.
He fucking sneezes all in his hands. He goes, "Nice to meet you."
Yeah, that's a good scene. Also, what I liked about this as well is that when we first see Michael, like, he steps out and he's in his gown, and then his face is all covered, and it's like, that's really, really cool seeing him without a mask, like he's just wrapped. I think it was really, really fucking cool.
It still hides it's the motif of his face at that point, because I feel like because the wrap looks like his mask too, which is great, and just keeping the mystique of this character, even though the mask in this movie. It's not worse. It's not worse than the CGI mask from
that's true.
H2O.
That's true.
But it's not a good mask, man. No. It's really not.
But they kind of justify why it doesn't look good, even though it's kind of in like a flashback or not even like a flashback. It's like a dream,
a nightmare sequence. Yeah, it's because he's picking up a Halloween mask version of his mask.
Yeah. It's so stupid.
Oh, okay.
It's so stupid, but I love it.
Oh, man. But yeah, and then the big shock at the end, man, like we get the POV, and then we get the knife pickup, like pretty reminiscent of the first movie. Then Danielle Harris is wearing her little clown costume.
Yeah.
And mask. And did you ever watch Holliston?
Yes.
And season 2, when Danielle Harris was a big character in that, the costume she's wearing in this movie is that same costume. And
she still dresses up in that in her photo ops too, I think, when she's at conventions and stuff too. But that's the one thing I do have to talk about. I mean, obviously this is leading into Halloween 5 territory, but I really wanted them to go forth with it being passed on to somebody else, and her now being the killer, the shape.
Where did I see? Because there's deleted scenes with that, because when she picks up his hand in the cemetery, there's a scene. So I'll find it. We can post it. But it's the Cult of Thorns tattoo transfers to her.
Yes, I have seen that one too. I might have that on a DVD. I think it's on a DVD I have.
It exists, and that idea has been there. Yes.
And
we've seen what happened with 3 and Michael Myers not being there, people not wanting to watch it, and
true.
So it's the guy from Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, this movie it's a treat in its own sort of way, but we'll get to our rankings right now, if you want.
Yeah. Where on your list does this movie live?
All right. This movie's goofy, right? It's got some goofy shit. The mask is not up to par. But I like the overall tone of this and the opening scenes and everything with this. I really, really enjoy. But I have this ranked at number 6.
Okay.
What about you?
That's fair. So I'm just keep this in mind. I'm ranking mine as I watch them.
Yes.
Okay. This one, as of right now, is sitting in the 4th spot.
Okay.
Because it's only the 4th one I've watched. Will it move down? Probably. But I do, like I said, this movie has my favorite Michael Myers kill in it of the whole franchise.
So it should automatically be number 1 then.
I don't know, man. It's going to be tough to beat that fucking hot tub scene.
That's
you
true.
Know, if cops did it by the book in this one, it would be number 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, but I enjoy this one, and I think out of all of the movies, I might revisit this one more than 1 and 2.
Sure.
If I'm going through the years of me like watching these like yearly or whatever, this one's always a couple watch throughs, and I think it's just because I really like the whole sister dynamic that's going on here, and these new characters, and just to see what kind of weird shit Michael is now doing after him not being on screen for a long time. But yeah, I enjoy it.
Dude, when they're sitting there at the fucking, I want to say they're in the ambulance, and the 2 paramedics are talking back and forth, and like, yeah, there's his niece that's, you know, in Haddonfield. She's too young, but as soon as the word niece comes, Michael Myers goes,
yeah, it's like, I'm going to get her now.
Fucking niece.
Yes. Oh, so I can live again. You got it.
Oh, yes. I have a distant relative.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so Dustin, take us out of here, man. What we got coming up?
Well, we got a new shirt design and stuff that's going to be dropping very, very soon. By Eyeball Soup, who's going to be fucking awesome. I cannot wait to see this and to show it to everybody else when it's finally done. You've been sending me some snippets of things that are going on with this design, and when it's finished, dude, I'm probably going to cry because it's so fucking beautiful. Beautifully sick. Beautifully sick, yeah. I'm going to say that. But other than that, you guys can support us if you so wish. On Patreon for only $1 a month, and it does a lot for the show. And we have polls going on over there, early releases of all the episodes, really, really early. Also, just listen to us everywhere, either on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, anywhere you guys can find us. Share it, comment below, talk us up a little bit. It makes us feel good.
Yeah. So, and always remember, Michael Myers' eyebrows are on fleek on this mask, dude.
Oh my god. Hell yeah.
Painted on and perfect.
Hell yeah. I need to get this mask. I really do. I think Trick or Treat Studios is still making it just because it's so fucking goofy. If not, I'll find it elsewhere. But anyway, thank you guys so much for being here and being part of this whole rundown of the whole entire Halloween series. There's some good ones, there's some bad ones, and there's some that I don't want to talk about, but we are going to.
We'll get there. We're gonna get there.
Hell yeah. But follow along down below, guys. Let us know where your rankings are as we're going along, and we'll see everybody on the next one.
Later.